Big warm welcome everybody to Hanua Kudouna by the Bese MSL group. Here I am actually filming episode 1 at the end, so I'm shooting the beginning from the end. So I've seen it all, I know what you're in for, and I hope that it's a really good experience for you all. They call me Topper. I joke around, call myself Topawari, your Motugaro Biakuna, but really I'm just learning. Um, This episode is called The Great I Am, and it's just to teach you a few basics of uh, the Motuan language. My tools and tips before you embark on this journey. I set it out as a 40 week, 43 lesson sort of step through document. I recommend doing 4 lessons a week if you can. That way it'll only take you 10 weeks to get through the whole thing. But as you get sick of me and bored, probably take you, I don't know, anywhere up to half a year, I guess. But yeah, I do recommend the four times per week. Hopefully they should all be around about 15 minutes. Early days they're a bit longer because I'm trying to teach a bit of content and I'm doing my boring teacher stuff. So later on it's just about content and just about immersing yourself in the language. So I don't speak Motu on the program. I just read Motu and listen to it on the songs, which is the main way that I've been learning, and it's a good and fun way, reliable way as well. Having said reliable, I'm totally aware that loads of mistakes are throughout my YouTube documents, but appreciate anyone just raising it with me quietly and letting me know which bits are wrong and whatnot, and we can have a discussion from there. But what you'll need yourselves for this journey is probably a book, a notepad to write in. You need to build your whole word bank. And for me, you can't really remember anything unless you write it down. So that means you'll want to look at it again and learn it again. You will also need a buka helaga. Lucky for me, I've inherited one of Bubukaya's old ones that she got for her Mother's Day, which is cool. Now it's fallen to me. I think I just claimed it really. If you want to use it, you can. Just ask me. But the Bible app, the Motuan Bible app, is that red maroon looking thing up there. So probably all of you will need to access that. The YouTube playlist, that it's not a hyperlink, but it is the YouTube address of a Motu Anedia list. So Motuan songs list, which is where I pretty much choose all my songs from, which I go through in each lesson. So yeah, worth having, getting that. I can just send it to you as well, that link. In terms of getting through the stuff, make sure you're not afraid to pause the video, listen again. I understand I probably cover the same song twice. There's nothing wrong with that. That's probably a good thing, really. If you like a song, make sure you're singing it a lot as well, because when you keep singing it, you'll start to familiarize yourself with the sounds, but then you'll also start to understand grammar, and your few key phrases will probably come from songs early. When it comes to the Bible reading each lesson, you can make sure you read along with me, and you try to read out loud as much as you can. Hearing yourself making the noises is quite powerful, and it's been good for me even just in the making of this. Lastly, go slow when you have it, but try speaking to your family members in Motu. The best chance to do this is when everyone else is non-Motuan, and you're trying to be secretive, just try and say it in Motu. It's quite a natural thing that you probably already do, but it's fun with me and Dad try and do it. I'm just being rude, I guess, to other people and not speaking to them. Alright, let's go. First bit of content. First bit is I am. In Motu they say launa or laube. In English we just say I am, you are, he is, they are, you are, we are, we are. But in Motu it is launa, oina, iana, iriana, muina, aina, itana. Ita, and the same works with be, laube, oibe, yabe, iriabe, muibe, aibe, itabe. I'm unsure when to use na and be, but yeah, happy for anyone to tell me who already knows. I definitely use them interchangeably. Here is the I am statements in the book of John, Ioane. These are statements that Jesus made in his ministry. He said, I am the bread of life, the light of the world, the door, the good shepherd, the resurrection and the life, the way, the truth, the life, and the vine. I'll just read these out. The bread of life in 6:35, it says, Mauri anianina laubinai, tekeku baine matauna nabasine hitolo. So Maori is life, anianina is like bread, but food. Laubinai, I am hit, I'm that, I'm this. Tekeku bainema, the one who comes to me, he will not go hungry. The light of the world in 8:12. Launa tanabara diarina. I am the light of the world. Muriguai baine rakatauna dibura lalanai basne loa. So Muriguai baine rakatauna is someone who follows me. Nadibura, darkness, lalanai, inside, basine, will not, loa, walk around. The door in 10:9. I am the door, Jesus said. Laubinai ikoko. Ikoko is more like a gate in Motu, but it closes. Laubinai ikoko. Lauego amo baine rakavaria tauna na door baine Maori. Yeah, whoever from me, whoever walks through, that person is going to live. The good shepherd. Launa mamue iregudia tauna namona. Mamue iregudia tauna is a shepherd, because mamue is sheep. Tauna namona is good man. Mamue iregudia tauna namona is a Maori e atoa di homu mamue daidia. So for the sake of his sheep, the good shepherd lays his life down. Maori e atoa di ho. The resurrection and the life. Jesus said, I am the resurrection and the life. Torisi lo belau, Maori dan lau. Torisi lo means to stand up again. Belau, me. Maori dan lau, life. Maori danu, to is me. Lau yabi abi raigumu tauna, inabe baine mase todo baine Maori. Inabe baine, yeah, so Abi Raigumu is to believe in Jesus or believe in him. And Abe, they will baine masi, they will die to, but do baine Maori, but they're gonna live. The way, the truth, the life in verse 14:6, chapter 14, verse 6. Dala na lao, herva mamakani na lao, Maori dan lao. It's a good meditation to have on that one. Dala Nalau, the path is me. Herva Makani, the truth is me. Maori Danalau, life, it too is me. And the last one is the vine. Jesus said, I am the vine in chapter 15, verse 5. Vine belau rigi be mui. The branches are you. Use. I have is always a good one to know. because you can then start to say simple little things, telling people information they don't know much about you. So, maiemu something means do you have maiemu sugar, maiemu dahaka, maiemu vaga? They're asking if you have any of it. And in English we say I have, you have, he has, they have, you have, we all have ice cream. But in Motu it's lau maegu, oi maiemu, ia maiena, idia maedia, mui maiemui, ai maiemai, ita maeda. Maybe a little activity for you is to try and say them really good and fast, getting your mouth used to the noises. Lau maegu, oi maemu, ia maena, idia maedia, mui maemui, ai maemai, ita maeda. I put a asterisk next to he because in Motu, the object, any object can be given he or she. They don't have she or versus he, but hear me loud and clear. The table can be an ear. The fridge can be an ear. Yeah, all the objects can be an ear. So, like skaterina maena ice pack. Like, okay, skaterina, you're giving them the something of he and she. Okay, so don't forget that. This is a good one to know. If I Bama Bama Huta, maybe that's where Bama Huta comes from. Nah, it doesn't. Ba means telling you. Ba Mahuta, go to sleep. Yeah. Anyway, if I, if you, if he, if they, if you, if we, if we, sounds like I'm swearing. In Motugaro, it's lau bama, oi boma, ia bema, idia bema dia, mui bomui, ai bama, ita bama. I'm not sure about some of those. Bemadia, bomui, like, I'm not sure about them. But the rest, I'm pretty sure. So, lau bama, oi boma, and then ia bema, asterisk again there. For that same note again that I want to make about objects being ear. Alright, here's a good one. Looks a bit full, but it's just letting you know that I know is probably more used for people. So lau mai diba, oi mai diba mu ia, and lau mai diba gu ia. That's kind of asking, do you know him? Yes, I know him. Lau motugaro mai diba. Yeah, you can say motugaro as well. Anyway, I've given you other variations down the bottom, which are less common and you won't hear as much, but they're still worth knowing. Oi, I know, you know, he knows, they know, you know, we know, if we... Oh, didn't change it. We know. Lau mai dibago, oi mai dibamu, ia mai dibana, idia mai dibadia, mui mai dibamui, ai mai dibamai, ita mai dibada. Once again, try go through those pretty quickly. If there was a song, that would be cool as well to learn that. Lau mai dibago, oi mai dibamu, ia mai dibana, idia mai dibadia, mui mai dibamui, ai mai dibamai, ita mai dibada. And down the bottom, we've got I understand, and two ways to say that. Lau na bia dai, la laguna parara. I'm not sure about la laguna parara, so I'll just do the na bia dai. I understand, you understand, he understand, they understand, you understand, we understand. And let's go Motogaro. Lau na bia dai, oi no wa bia dai, ia ne a bia dai, idia ne a dia dai. Mui na wa bi mui dai, ai na bi mai dai, ita na bi da dai. Oh, that's tough. They're tongue twisters. Lau na bia dai, oi no wa bia dai, ia ne a bia dai, idia ne a dia dai. Mui na wa bi mui dai, ai na bi mai dai, ita na bia dai. And the changes for the laloku ne parara The bit that I'm unsure about is the na air. And if it's air, lalagu air parara, lalagu ne parara. I'm not sure of that. Anyway, lalamu ne parara, lalona ne parara, laldia ne parara, lalamui ne parara, lalamai ne parara, lalada ne parara. Yeah, I think you even use eme sometimes in there. Lalagu eme parara, lalamu eme parara, lalana eme parara, laladia eme parara. Yeah, I'm unsure. Eme, ne, or ea. Which can be those joining words there. But there you have it, knows and understands. Ladies and gentlemen, that is quick and fast, at the risk of trying to be not boring, but probably activities for you to do. I won't give you many activities to do ever other than listen, but definitely get a book. Get the YouTube song list liked or set up or whatever, just so that you have it. Download it if you have YouTube Premium. So get the Motuan idea, get your book. Definitely write down the beginnings of I have or I am, I know, I understand, and if I, so that you can be set up and ready to go for lesson 2. Lesson 2 is content heavy again, and then the rest should go into some hopefully not confusing stuff, but I understand that I'm still like, I'm not a native speaker. I'm still listening and trying to conjugate verbs and stuff myself. I reckon I fouled them up from episode 3 onwards. Anyway, thank you for listening. The Great I Am by Bessa MSL, episode 1. This is Hanua Kudouna. Hanua Kudouna means village heart. So, to the village hearts.